deal with the season of the sermon. Jesus is about to go into the Garden of Gomillion, and sweat drops like blood. He's about to find his road dogs sleep when they should be praying. He is about to be drugged through 5 unjust trials, not in 5 days, but in 1 night. He's about to hang out 6 hours between 2 thieves, one on the left and one on the right. He's getting ready to sow his 7 last sayings into the life of people around Calvary's Hill. Where Roman soldiers going to be so touched, he's going to say, surely this must be the Son of God. He's about to lay his head in the locks of his shoulders and say, Father, into thy hands I commend my spirit. He's going down to hell to take captivity captive and set the captives free. He's going to rise up 3 days later, declaring all power is in his hand. He's going to hang out with the 12 fellas, 11, excuse me, for about 40 days, and then get ready to ascend back up to heaven. There he goes up, and the disciples are hanging around looking up. When the angels say to them, why stand you here gazing? Because the same Jesus you see descending, he's coming back. Can I get a witness here? He is preparing his boys for time between his ascension and his descending back. That's the time we're in. And every soldier is supposed to be singing, I'm on the battlefield, working for my Lord. He's getting them ready to sing now. Can I get a witness here? He's getting them ready to work with what's put in their hands. I come to ask somebody, what is it that God has given you that you got covered up in a hole someplace, but you still got time because it's daytime? You need to dig that thing up. Can I get a witness here? And put it out on the marketplace and make that thing be productive. It's time for you to get to work with what God has given you, because there's something you're supposed to do, and there's something you're supposed to come. Now don't get me wrong now, because after sermons like this, I get a rush of people who say they've been called to preach now, but that may not be your call. But the issue is you need to be faithful right where you are. Can I get a witness here? If you got a word in you, you speak that word into somebody else. If you can encourage somebody, you need to encourage them with the encouragement God has put in you. If you can lay hands on the sick, raise up those holy hands and get to praying for people. We should be down at the hospital praying for folk, speaking into their life. What have you done with the stuff that God gave you? Quit making excuses now and get on up now. Be about your Father's business. I heard the songwriter say, what shall I render? Can I get a witness here? He said, what shall I give? Can I get a witness here? When I think about what God has done for me, when he saved me from, when he lifted me up, set me free, what shall I render for all these benefits? Somebody tell me, what shall I give? Can I get a witness here? If I can pray, I'll pray. If I can teach, I'll teach. If I can preach, I'll preach. If I can go, I'll go. If I can say something, I'll open up my mouth and be a witness. But whatever you put in my hands, I have determined to make it produce. No more excuses. Well, I'm tired. I'm tired too. And I'm old and tired. Now you. I don't want you to be mad at your neighbor. I'm going to tell you straight up. Everybody look me in the eye. Don't look down. Look at me. Look at me. You are one of these three. You are one of these three. You got something that belongs to him with potential. You better find it and work with it, because he is coming back. Now the next parable, which some may say is not connected to this parable, he begins to segregate people and put some on the right and some on the left. Some he calls sheep, the other he calls goats. Look at me right here, right here. You are in one of those crowds. You. And what you do while it's day determines which crowd you in. Because you're not what you say, you're what you do. Y'all look at me. Tell your neighbor, he ain't talking about you. He talking about me. I'm going to tell you right now, when I'm riding around up there in my golden chariot, and you on the side for me, don't ask me for no ride. Go to him who sells and buys. Yeah, me and Elder gonna be in there, yes sir, a Rolls Royce of a chariot. We're gonna have air blowing in our chariot. Yes sir. 6 white horses. Where you heading, Bishop? I'm going on up to see the king. You need to be on the side I'm on. No more excuses. No more excuses. Pray. I'm done preaching. Now I'm going to pray. I'm going to pray. And I want to pray for people today. As simple as this. I want to pray for people who really want to do better. When I'm yet preaching, you have taken a diagnosis of your own behavior. You diagnose your own behavior. You say, I want to do better. I want to do this. This is you measuring you, not up against the person sitting next to you, but against yourself. It's you measuring you up against what you know you can do. It's you measuring you up against what you know you can do and what you've done. If you want to do better, that's you. I want you to come quick.